Because, well, we have a fascinating and, quite frankly, a really urgent topic to unpack together. If you're a focused learner out there trying to grow a business, and you've been sitting there feeling like your digital marketing playbook from just a couple of years ago suddenly stopped working, you are not crazy. It's completely dead. Today, we're going to look exactly at why 2026 demands fundamentally new strategies, and most importantly, how you can adapt right now, before your competitors even know what hit them.
So, bottom line up front, let's kick things off with a bit of a data jump scare. If you are still optimizing purely for website clicks, you're in some serious trouble. According to data from SimilarWeb, when an AI overview is present on a search results page, a staggering 83% of those searches result in 0 clicks. Just let that sink in for a second. 83%. The vast majority of people are getting their answers directly from that AI summary, and they are literally never visiting a traditional website.
Now, you might be wondering, okay, but what if my site is linked as a source inside that AI overview? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but here's a terrifying statistic from Pew Research. Users actually click through to a cited source in an AI overview only about 1% of the time. 1%. The old, reliable funnel we all used, search, click, and convert, it is completely broken.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap, basically your survival map, to build a strategy that actually works in 2026. We're going to cover 1. The disappearing search engine. 2. Why 2026 demands new strategies. 3. Winning the AI answer engine. 4. The first-party data pivot. And finally, 5. Your new 2026 playbook.
Section 1. The disappearing search engine. As those earlier numbers clearly showed us, if your entire measurement of marketing success relies on getting a user to click a blue link, you're optimizing for a search engine that simply does not exist anymore. The whole paradigm is completely shifted. Think about the old way of doing things, chasing rankings, stuffing keywords into articles, and just relying blindly on third-party trackers. Well, the new 2026 reality is a totally different game. Success today means earning citations in AI answers and actually gathering first-party data directly from your audience. A huge, meaningful share of brand discovery now happens without a single click. So, any business out there only tracking website traffic, you're missing a massive part of the picture.
Section 2. Why 2026 demands new strategies.
I really want to be clear here. 2026 isn't just another year of, fleeting marketing buzzwords. We have reached a genuine turning point, and it's being driven by 3 major forces converging all at once. First, generative AI has officially moved from being this fun, novel tech trick to the absolute default way people research products and make decisions. Second, the deprecation of third-party cookies and those much stricter privacy laws mean cross-site tracking is far less reliable than it used to be. And third, short-form video and social commerce have completely matured. These 3 shifts are happening simultaneously, and they're forcing every serious marketer to completely change their tactics.
Let's actually zoom in on that third pillar for just a second. $100 billion. That is the mark U.S. social commerce sales crossed for the first time in 2026, driven in a huge way by platforms like TikTok Shop and Instagram Shopping. So what does this tell us? It means short-form video is now a direct revenue channel. People are buying products right inside the video without ever leaving the app. If you're still treating video purely as a top-of-funnel brand awareness experiment, you are missing out on massive direct sales.
Section 3. Winning the AI answer engine. So how do we actually adapt to all this? Well, here is your solution to the disappearing search engine. Visibility hasn't stopped mattering, not at all, but the real value has moved to being named, described, and cited by an AI. Enter Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO for short. This is the practice of structuring your content so that AI systems, like ChatGPT or Google AI Overviews, can easily find, understand, and cite your brand in a generated answer. And this brilliantly illustrates how traditional SEO hasn't really vanished. It actually forms the essential foundation for AEO. You still need a great site structure, absolutely, but now you have to format it specifically for machines that read and summarize.
Next to AEO, we have GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. You can think of this as the more technical sibling to AEO. This is all about optimizing technical signals specifically so generative AI search tools reference and recommend your brand. But here is a critical warning for 2026. These AI systems are getting incredibly smart at cross-checking claims. So, fabricated statistics, exaggerated claims, or just thin templated content, that will actively get you ignored by these systems. AI strictly favors credible, deeply expert content. No more faking it.
Okay, so how do you practically structure content for AI? The tactics are actually remarkably clear. First, use that bluff approach we talked about. Bottom line up front. Answer the core question directly in the first 2 or 3 sentences of your page. Boom, right there. Second, use clear headings that mirror how real people naturally speak and ask questions. Third, implement schema markup. That's the structured data that helps machines instantly parse your prices, reviews, and FAQs. And finally, demonstrate real expertise and cite your sources. These machines reward well-organized, highly credible answers over outdated, keyword-dense fluff every single time.
Section 4. The first-party data pivot.
All right, we've conquered the AI search shift. Now we have to address the massive data shift. With third-party cookies being phased out and privacy laws tightening up globally, how we target and measure our campaigns has drastically changed. Let's look at the actual financial impact here. Research from Think with Google and BCG shows that organizations with mature first-party data programs achieve close to 3 times higher revenue growth compared to the ones still relying on outdated trackers. 3 times the growth. So if you wait around to collect your own data, you are literally putting your business permanently behind competitors who adapted early.
So what exactly does a 2026 data strategy consist of? It really breaks down into 4 key components. First, zero-party data collection. This just means directly asking customers for their preferences through things like quizzes or preference centers. Second, first-party tracking, capturing behavior directly from your own website, your app, and your CRM. Third, server-side tracking, which sends data from your own server to help close those annoying measurement gaps caused by ad blockers and browser privacy settings. And lastly, contextual advertising, placing ads based on the specific intent of the page being viewed. Together, these methods completely replace unreliable cross-site tracking, and they enable the hyper-personalization at scale that consumers actively expect from us in 2026.
Section 5. Your new 2026 playbook.
We have covered a ton of crucial ground today, and I promised you a practical survival map. Let's tie all of these massive concepts together into an actual sequence for your business. So, the crucial point is, you cannot just pick one channel anymore and hope for the best. The most successful businesses in 2026 are building a diverse mix based on this exact data. SEO and AEO provide that long-term, compounding organic visibility and AI citations. Paid ads step in to fill your fast, short-term demand gaps. Short-form video drives immediate direct sales and awareness, while email and CRM marketing lock in your retention with an exceptionally high return on investment.
Here is how this builds into your 5-step action plan. Step 1. Audit your current assets and ruthlessly strip out those outdated keyword-stuffing SEO tactics. Just get rid of them. Step 2. Build a first-party data collection foundation right now. Step 3. Rewrite your content to be comprehensive, structured, and use that bluff style for both humans and AI. Step 4. Consistently publish short-form video under 60 seconds. And remember, posting 2 to 4 short videos a week consistently will outperform occasional, stressful, high-budget campaigns every time. And step 5, you absolutely must diversify your measurement beyond last-click attribution.
And that brings us perfectly to marketing mix modeling, or MMM, which is your ultimate solution for step 5. MMM analyzes aggregate performance across all your channels over time, rather than depending on individual user-level tracking. Because in a zero-click, privacy-first world, single-channel last-click attribution is practically useless. It completely undercounts the real impact of your short-form videos and your AI citations. MMM helps you finally see the true, comprehensive picture of what is actually driving your growth.
I want to leave you with a quote from our source material that just perfectly captures our focus today. Digital marketing in 2026 rewards businesses that adapt early, not the ones that wait until AI search and privacy changes force their hand. This perfectly underscores the absolute urgency of everything we've discussed today. You literally have to abandon the old playbook right now.
Which leaves us with this final provocative thought. Are you still optimizing for clicks on a search engine that is disappearing? I really challenge you to take a hard look at your current strategy this week, audit where your time and your budget are actually going, and start implementing these 2026 realities. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Focus learners, stay curious, stay adaptable, and I will see you in the next one.